Hi everyone, in this short tutorial we're going to look at using building blocks. Building blocks are elements that are built into Publisher to help you with the design and layout of your page. Now in order to get into the actual building blocks we need to go to the insert menu here. So click on insert and then one of the tabs that comes up is called building blocks, as you can see here. Now the building blocks is divided into four main elements. You have page parts, calendars, borders and accents, and advertisements. Now from personal experience, the two I tend to use most are page parts and borders and accents. So let's look at page parts first. So we click on this and straight away you can see a drop down menu of lots of different elements that you can put onto your page. Now don't worry about the colour of them because the colours and the pictures that are on them can be changed to match your own publication. So for example, if I choose this one here. Now what this is a picture with a little sidebar on it. Now first of all, when it's highlighted, you can change the size of the entire sidebar itself, or this page part. You can drag it across to a full page or make it half a page, etc. The next thing you can do is change the picture. So all I've got to do is click on the picture itself, click on this little button here and change picture. I'm going to change picture, choose it from a file, and I'm just going to put in that one there. Next thing is I can change the title text. I'm just going to put in something simple like waterfall, and then the subtitle Iceland. And then here then you could put a little description of where it is. This is a waterfall in Iceland, just to keep it simple for the demonstration. Now once again, you may not like the colour orange. It's not going to suit with your actual colours that you use on your easing. So what you can do, you can highlight the actual orange box itself, and at the top here you'll see that the drawing tools menu is operated. So just click on that and then go to shape fill and change it to whatever colour you want. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and I can put it up there and use it. Now what I can also do within page parts is that I can save this for future use. So now that I've changed it to the brand colours that I want and changed the pictures, I can save it maybe for next month's issue of the e-zine. And that way then I don't have to go through changing everything again. I can simply change the picture by clicking on it, or change the actual text, but I can leave the background and the size of the object as it is. So in order to do that, all I need to do is right click on it, come down here and I say save as building block. So it says where do you want it saved, or what's the title of it. So I'm going to put picture and sidebar. Where do I want it to be? I want it to be saved in the page parts and show in the gallery. Now you can fill in this description if you want. So I click OK. Now if next month I come back and I start a new publication file, new publication, and I want to put in that page part again, I can go to insert, building blocks, and then under page parts you can see it here. So the colours are already on it and I can use it in next month's issue. I have the size and the colour, and all I have to do then again is change the image or change the actual text by typing into it. So that's how you save an object as an actual building block. So those are the page parts. Now we said there are other elements under the building block. So I go to insert once again, and then I go to, this time I'm going to borders and accents. And we said there's lots of little things in here that you might use. We have frames, different lines. For example, if I want to use something like that, I can use it up at the top of my page, pull it across, like that, make it narrower, and if I wish I can even change the individual colors within it by just clicking on them and going to the format menu and shape fill, and I can change each of the individual colors to match my own branding. Also in there, what's important is when you go to the borders and accents, down at the very bottom it says more borders and accents. So we click on that and it brings up a lot more from the web. So you might want little things here that maybe you could use for your logo, for your desk, for your envelopes, etc. And you can bring those onto your page. For example, this one here. Insert, I could put it up here and use it as my letterhead. I can again change the individual colors within it, or I can change whatever I want with it. So those little icons, I can make them bigger, smaller, click on different parts of them, go to format, shape fill, change the colors of different elements of it as I wish. Okay, and once again I can save it as a building block if I want. Then you have the calendars themselves, and calendars might be useful if you were trying to make something, for example, if you're doing a fixtures list for your local club, or a calendar of events that's going into your easing, because you can actually type into these. Okay, you can put your text in them, whatever is happening on that particular day, and you can make them smaller or bigger. And once again, you can change the color, go to format, you can change the colors for these calendars and just change them around to suit your own brand. And that's about it really. The other ones were these advertisements that look, again, perhaps you might find a use for them. They are there. Again, they can be changed, and you can change the text, and I can change the color of them as well. So all of that can be actually changed within it. So that's the advertisements one. So those are just little things that can be used to help the design and layout of your page, but also remember that you can save them as building blocks by right clicking on them, and they'll be there for you for the next issue. So that's it on building blocks.